grandfather from Canada, right? Maternal grandfather from Canada, right?
Yes, and my other maternal grandfather from my dad's grandfather actually is from Trivandrum. So, and he had come down to, I know. So, and it's so funny, but I sometimes feel like I belong not to a country, but I belong to the world.
Sure.
I mean, because apart from having all these nationalities, I've also traveled around quite a bit. And I've experienced so many different cultures, and I've experienced so many different types of people. And where I grew up, which was Bahrain, again, there was like, I went to an Italian convent school, I was taught by Italian nuns. And then I had so many.
There's a Wi-Fi issue again. Oops. Just getting the Wi-Fi sorted, I guess. Yeah. Oh, the problem with the signal. Yeah, the problem. Yeah, let's try if we could do something else, because I'm just not able to see the video here. Yeah, I think it's better.
Hello?
Yes, let's see if it continues. Okay. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, okay, good. Yes. So, okay, there we are. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to the audience as well.
No worries. No worries.
So, yes, but it was really good because I feel that, as inhabitants of this earth, we should feel like we are part of everyone and everything on this planet. It's not, we're not just segregated to one, actually.
Correct. Correct.
Experience that growing up.
Okay. Yeah. So I think coming from such a diverse background again, parents coming from different backgrounds, different nationalities, culturally they were different. You were born and raised in Bahrain of all places again, and then you went to Australia to study, and you came and settled down in India, and we learned Spanish, learned French, learned Arabic with such a diverse background. My question, Jacqueline, is, what is probably, you must have had some experience, some stories, some principles, some anecdote, that upbringing has a lot of influence and impact on who we are. So
of course.
So there must be something that must have made you who you are. So would you like to share something, one such memory that you feel was responsible for who you are?
As a kid, my upbringing, I'm very, very blessed. I have two beautiful parents, very kind, very compassionate. I almost like my father to Jesus, and being a Christian, for me, Jesus is everything. But I like my father. I really do like my father to Jesus. And and growing up, I was just always in this environment of doing the right thing, doing what's good, being kind to others. There would be no greater tragedy or no greater way to upset my father or my parents than if we were not nice to people, if we were rude, or if we had attitude, or if we allowed ego to come in the way. And I think one of my greatest assets, one of my greatest superpowers, actually, I would call it, is I grew up never having an ego. None of my siblings did. You know, so no matter what, where we traveled to, or no matter like what we became, no matter who we became or whatever, like we just never carried egos. I never really understood the concept also of an ego, because I think our parents instilled it in us so much that like the ego can be the root of so much evil and also so much suffering. You know, and I always get asked this question up until now, and I remember being asked this as a kid as well, as a teenager. I would just smile randomly at people, like anyone if I saw them, I would smile. Hi.
Yes.
Oh, because you know it's important to always. I mean, you never know whose day you've just made.
Yeah.
I think honed over the years, but you know, it's made my life simpler, and it's just made my life happier. You know, no matter what I'm going through, you know, like struggles will be there, problems will be there, and there are days where I feel like giving up. You know, but somehow I wake up the next morning and I'm like, okay, I can do this. I can figure this out. You know what I mean? Like, let's have a laugh about it. Let's smile about it. And let's figure this out, you know. So I think, Gaurji, it's ego. I think you know, one of the.
Okay. Sure. Yes. Correct. Thank you for that, sharing that principle, that aspect, that with your upbringing it's better than before now. You can't still see your video clearly. We can at least hear you a little better than before though. Can't see you much, you know. Yeah. There's not much clarity in the video, but I think hearing a little better than before. So thank you for sharing that aspect of being raised with, you know, being kind and not sure, and not wanting ego to come in between, you know. And I can tell you for sure that even the interaction that we had with you earlier on, I could personally sense that straight away, that sense of genuine humility. So even in that first interaction when we were talking, I could instantly feel that there was a sense of humility, a genuine sense of humility. So yes, indeed, that upbringing has led you to that quality that naturally there is, you know, not allowing the ego to come in the way. So guys, do remember that if we want to make progress in our life and we want to reach somewhere, the one thing that we need to deal with is ego. Like they say, take the E out and let it go, you know.